Hey there, welcome on the spot. Today I'm with Tori Toth, who I've known since Clubhouse days about 5 years ago. And at the time she was a stager, and now she's a real estate agent, and she's based out of Arizona. So, Tori, floor's yours. Go and introduce yourself or go from there.
Hey, Steven. Great to be here on your show. Yeah, my name is Tori, and I live in Scottsdale, Arizona. Moved here during the pandemic from New York City, and I love every minute of it. And yeah, so I'm with Sergant now. Just changed brokerages.
Cool. How's your thoughts so far on that with working with Sirhan? Because I don't know anybody that works for him right now, but what's your thoughts and what do you think about it?
I know. So we're the first brokerage west of the Mississippi for him here in Phoenix, Arizona. And when I decided to make the move, because I've only been in real estate for about a year, when I decided to make the move, I felt like a little small fish in a really big pond, right? Of a lot of well-known veteran people. But, they have struggles and challenges just like me. We just have different ones. So it's great to be able to have that yin and yang in in our community, but then also having Ryan as a motivator. He's amazing.
That's cool. So you waiting for the questions? We're on the spot. Ready to go?
I think so.
Okay.
Let's go.
We'll start with this easy one. What are your thoughts and prediction for the real estate market going forward, and what you've been seeing in your market in Arizona and stuff? What do you think is going to happen?
So our market, we're now the fifth largest city in the country, which is pretty amazing because, we're propped up here in the desert. And a lot of people immediately turn to, you guys don't have enough water. We do. I've just been through a CE class to say that we do in most parts of this area, but it's a balanced market here. So there's opportunities if you are a buyer or seller. It's just a matter of how to position these properties strategically. So obviously homes that are staged and marketed well, they're going to sell quickly. And I'm seeing a lot more buyers being more selective. So presentation and lifestyle storytelling is definitely key if you're planning on selling your home. But the market it's not going down. Interest rates aren't going down. So if you want to buy and get into the market now, do it, because in 5 years from now, you're going to wish you did 5 years ago.
Yeah. No, I always tell my clients and people, we can get in. You can't time it. Just if you can for the payment, hop in. If not, keep waiting until you can get in. But
Exactly.
good thoughts on that. Let me ask you this: you want to share a struggle you went through in life,
Every day
real
is like
estate?
a struggle for me, Steven.
Yeah.
Say, COVID was a struggle. I was going through a divorce during that time. I moved across country during that time and knew nobody. And so I literally just every day I had to get up and think positively and, keep moving forward one step at a time to sort of figure out what I wanted in life and how I was going to achieve it.
Good stuff. How about a quote? You want to share us a quote?
So the quote that kind of goes along with that story would be, "Don't be pushed by your problems, but be led by your dreams," by Ralph Waldo Emerson. And that just really helps me focus on my goals and aspirations and not really be consumed with challenges, right? Everybody has challenges every day, and you want to live in the positive versus the negative, have that positive energy around you, and really just not play victim. Nobody wants to hear it, right?
Yeah, it's a good quote. So, Tori, what are we watching nowadays on Netflix, on TV? What's your show you're watching? So our listeners can hear you. What are you
I
watching?
am a Food Network and
Oh, wow.
HGTV junkie. So I
Okay.
like those shows like 24 and 24, Guys Grocery Games, Tournament of Champions, Sellable Homes. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if I just like it in the background or what it is, but I'm always tuned to those stations.
Yeah. Okay. Good ones. Well,
Watch
we probably
them.
got
Do you
some.
cook, Steven?
I have not seen 24/24, and then the cooking shows. I know, like, Guy Fieri, he's probably on there, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
He's good. I like him.
but yeah, real estate shows I see a lot of. I mean, middle listing. I think Bravo has stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff to pick from, but um, yeah, I see him here and there,
Yeah.
but yeah. Let me ask you this: what's your walk-up song?
So it's kind of an old one, but I love like "In
Yeah,
the Air Tonight" by Phil Collins. I listen to it before
yeah.
I host online webinars
Okay.
for my clients, and I really like the
Yeah.
drum solo. That
Mhm.
kind of gets me going. and it's also
Okay.
dating me now.
Gotcha. Let me ask you this. What's something you did in the pandemic that you did before that you do today that you still keep doing?
So I created a lot of digital content then, and I actually started really offering virtual staging consultations
Yeah.
during that time. And I taught a lot of other stagers at that time how to do that in their business because obviously we couldn't go into homes and be around people. So that pivot like really not only saved my business, but it expanded it globally now. So I can help
And
any homeowner anywhere at any time.
okay. Now you still doing that teachings and stuff and all that classes or there's still
Yeah, so I'm still big in the staging industry game, helping them with their marketing, but then also
yeah.
helping other real estate agents here understand staging more, as well as helping them do more occupied staging. So when you're living in the home, you have to make it look pretty.
Let me ask you this. What are 3 tips for a new stager if she would become a stager? What would 3 tips you give that person to get started?
Number one, do your research and figure out what type of stager you want to be, because there's different avenues now than there was when I started. I started back in 2009. So there's a lot
Yeah.
of different things that you could do. You don't necessarily have to have all the overhead to deal with in your business to utilize your expertise in home staging. So that's tip number one. Tip number two, get out there and network. There's so many stagers out there that are struggling to actually get business, a lot like real estate too. It's hard to get leads and you just kind of have to go out
Yeah.
there and do it. And tip number three is be more managed on your time. And I'm a person that definitely has time management issues from time to time. I like doing things for the moment, but if you could be more structured with your time, it'll help not only with your business, but balancing out your personal life.
Okay. Cool. Now, what about if they want like a truck or like a storage? Is that recommended too to have your furniture or you kind of go from house to house? How that?
So you don't necessarily have to have a truck. It's usually beneficial, like if you are going to be a stager, that you have a SUV or something of some kind, because at some point you're going to have to transport something. But you can
Yeah.
always hire rental companies, rental trucks, so you don't necessarily have to have one in your arsenal.
Gotcha. Okay. Good stuff. Let me ask you this. What is your dream car and what are your thoughts on the EV car?
EV cars are everywhere out here, right? In
Yeah.
Arizona, like everybody's driving a Tesla. You will never see me driving a Tesla. I'm not lining Elon Musk's pockets. I'll say that.
Okay.
But I love the idea of EV cars. I think that's, where the future is going. I appreciate that it's cleaner and that they are, they're more beautiful. But for me, like my dream car is I want a green convertible. And I know that BMW kind of just released one, but I don't want a BMW. So my
Okay.
dream car, I guess, hasn't been created yet. I don't know why they're not creating more convertibles nowadays because I would really love one.
Okay. So you want a convertible. Got it.
Yes, the
Okay.
hair's got to blow in the wind.
Yeah. I can see like in a Mustang or a Camaro or like a Corvette or something, you know?
I guess if I have to do American made, which is what I should do, right? Because of tariffs.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Let me ask you this one. What age would you want to go back in time and live at if you go back in time? What age would you pick?
My goodness. I don't know. I guess when I was like 35, maybe.
Really?
It was kind of like the height of the relationship that I was getting into. I was getting married in Italy. We had our dream house, all the things. So
Yeah.
that was definitely a fun time. It was a great time in my business too. And I don't know. I don't know what was going on culturally when I was 35, but
Were you in New York at the time or Arizona?
I was in New
New
York.
York?
Yeah, New York
Okay.
City, Howard Beach. We had just put in like an in-ground pool and I don't know. It was just a great time.
Yeah.
But I actually prefer this time now. Like I like that I'm here and that I'm learning more about myself and I'm growing. So
Yeah.
I think every year that you're put on this earth is a time to learn and a lesson to
Yeah.
move forward. So
What do you think the differences are between Arizona and New York that you see that you kind of like and don't like from being from there and here that you noticed?
it's funny because everyone always says, "Oh my God, that's such a dramatic change," and it really isn't. At the end of the day, it's your lifestyle, right? So if
Yeah.
you're like always on and doing things 100 miles a minute, you're going to be doing the same thing out here. You just have to find that and where that's happening out here. Because a lot of people obviously do not live a New York City pace out here. I probably have slowed down a little bit, but I love seeing the cityscape with the mountains behind you. I like that there isn't as much traffic, although, we're expanding, so there's definitely more traffic out here than there was 5 years ago. I love our weather. Right, no
Yeah.
snow. No, well, we had a couple of days of snow, but not like back east. It's just cleaner, prettier. You're living like a resort life every day of your life.
Yeah. And you need a pool close by, right?
I
Or is
can,
that,
you always have a pool close by, right? The ocean,
yeah.
though, is a different story.
Let me ask you this. Do you have a favorite field trip you did as a kid that you went on that you want to share with our listeners?
So I grew up in Jersey, and we went to
Yeah.
the museum and actually stayed there overnight in New York City. And I can't
Yeah.
remember which one it is offhand, but there was this room that had a gigantic, you know, uh, not statue, because it was almost like you could play in it, like a gigantic heart. And it gave off like the beating of the heart too. And like that's the room we had to stay in. So it was kind of creepy, fascinating all at the same time.
Yeah.
Imagine being like a 10-year-old staying in a museum overnight. It was definitely an
You
interesting.
guys slept on the floor? Where'd you guys sleep?
We did. We slept on the floor, had to bring like our sleeping
Same
bags and
bag?
stuff.
Okay. Huh.
It was
And this was in New York. Oh no, right? It
Yeah,
was
New York
in,
City.
wow,
We
crazy.
traveled from Jersey to New York City to stay overnight there.
It wasn't like that movie, The Museum. What was that? You know, how about that, the old museum?
No, because the things didn't come to life,
Okay. All right.
which I'm thankful for.
Yeah.
Or I probably need a lot of therapy.
Yeah. So let me ask you this. You're in the millennial generation, right? Or are
I'm
you just
kind
outside
of
of the,
in the crossfires. I was born in 79, so I'm technically a Gen X. I remember
yeah,
typing papers up on like the typewriter, but then
oh
I
wow.
also remember taking computer class on the first like Apple computers in school. Being
Okay.
part of that kind of bridge generation is pretty interesting.
Yeah. Okay, you should cut the tail end of the typewriter that goes to computer, something a little easier to do. So what are your thoughts on as far as ChatGPT, AI, and today's kids have technology at their fingertips, like in their, second or first grade? What do you think about all that and stuff today compared?
Oh, I'm starting to see now, like on social media and stuff, how these younger kids are taking this technology and creating these lives that would take us years and years and years to build, like in
Yeah,
business or in our financial savings and all that. And they're doing it now before they're even of age. So it's amazing.
yeah,
It's also a little scary. And I hope that it comes full circle. Like I hope the younger generation starts teaching the older generations how to implement this into their lives and
yeah.
really lift humanity up in a positive way. However, it can go very negative very quickly as well. So I guess it just depends on where the technology lies and falls in what hands.
Yeah, that's good. Good thoughts on that. And the whole typewriter thing was kind of cool to share with us because I never used one. I saw them, but I just was
Oh
like,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I used that. I used a rotary phone. I used a beeper.
Oh, you had a beeper back in the day?
I had a sidekick.
Okay, I remember those. Let me ask you this. What movie have you watched recently that you like, that you've seen in a theater or
Let's just say, what movie have I watched in a theater in a while, which was
okay.
the second Beetlejuice. Did I like it? It was okay.
Oh, I haven't seen that one. That was good. I
Yeah,
missed that one.
apparently there's a third one coming out now.
Okay. Yeah,
Uh,
have you experienced the 40X yet? You know what that is?
I have not.
It's like the simulation where the seats kind of move and rock and then they splash with water
I don't think I
during
want to
some
be splashed
scenes.
with water.
Well, it's like a mist.
Okay.
It's like a like a hairspray bottle.
Have you?
And yeah, I saw Sinners, and
Okay.
that was pretty cool. And then I want to go see like Mission Impossible, Jurassic Park, the new one, because
The
you kind of like
rebirth.
every of those right at Disneyland. You're like in a simulation, and it moves when like you're in a car, and then all of a sudden there's like a train coming to the station that smokes up the front of the room, and then if there's a bullet, a piece of air shoots right by you, and then
I mean, that's
if there's a
almost the way
stabbing,
that that's almost the way they have to. create
Do it
moments,
now.
right?
Yeah.
Because or else who's going to go to the movie theaters?
Yeah. Or you
How
gotta give
much
them
was
like
that
that
ticket though?
theater,
How much was
the
that ticket?
theater, $28.
Oh
Not
my,
too bad. Yeah.
to go to the movies.
Yeah. Not too bad. The other ones, and I saw like the Karate Kid one. That one was good theater, and like the seats are better now. Like you sit, you have like a table, so it's like more of an enjoyable experience. It's not you just go in there and sit on like a recliner chair, how it was used to be. So they come with the better, make it comfortable. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I want to do like the dinner or movie one. I haven't found anyone to do it with though.
oh, you'll find somebody. Someone will chime in on the show. We'll see who it does.
There you go.
Um, yeah. Let me ask you this: Are you Apple or Android?
All the way from
Yeah,
iPhone to MacBook to iPad, all
yeah.
in on Apple.
Apple Watch or no?
I don't have the watch. I almost actually got the watch this
Yeah,
year,
I
but
like it. I have it.
see, don't tell me that because then I'm going to be upset that I didn't get it.
They have good deals on it, so check it out. Yeah.
I know, but I want like the gold one with the gold
Uh,
band and whatever.
oh, okay. You want the fancy one?
I
Yeah, you're
want the
too
fancy
fancy.
one.
All right. So when you see green bubbles on a texture, what do you think of?
When I see green bubbles,
Yeah, on a text, like someone sends you a text and it says "Hi Tori," and it's in green.
oh, I mean, I know they're not of liked kind, but whatever. I'll still talk.
Okay.
It can also remind me of slime sometimes from that Nickelodeon show.
Oh, that's right. Good one. That's a good one. Yeah, I didn't realize that. Yeah, it's like slime. You want to share as a tip of the week, business tip, life tip for our listeners?
What tip of the week? I would say, let's see. I would just say consistency builds credibility, whether it's posting, showing up online or on the basketball court or
Yeah,
wherever, or staging or real estate. Just keep showing up, keep taking those little steps to reach your goals and make big progression over time. If you try to eat it all in one chunk, you're just going to procrastinate and never do it.
yeah, it's good. That's a good quote.
That's
And just
that's
showing
my
up, there's a lot. So just
yeah.
show up.
So I'm about to embark on a 100-day open house challenge starting this weekend.
Oh wow!
And so it's 100 days of open houses. And if that's not
And
showing up, well, I don't know.
consecutively.
Yep, almost consecutively. Yep,
Okay. So you're gonna either host them on Saturday or Sunday
every day,
every day.
every day for almost
So
100.
what would you do during the week? Like a twilight tour?
No, I'll be doing them during the day, around lunchtime. We'll see where they fit
Okay.
in my schedule because obviously, your schedule's busy to begin with, but I want to make
Yeah.
sure that I need to build my pipeline. I need to create even more content.
Yeah.
And, I need a reason to put pants on in the morning, Stephen. So
Oh, oh great.
I decided let's do 100 open houses, probably in 100 plus, 120 plus degree weather for the summer.
Yeah.
Let's just do it.
You, yeah. You should document this.
It's going to be documented. It will be documented
Okay.
online.
Yeah. Okay. I document it, then I'll check in with you and see how it goes. I'm curious to see what times work and what doesn't work. And
I
yeah.
know it's interesting because I've only done four, I think I want to say like four open houses in my year plus of
Oh wow, really?
industry. But I did get one deal through it.
No, they're good, and you're just there to pick up one client, one buyer or seller. That's all you want. You don't pick up like 10 leads because then you can't work with everybody. But if you get like one or two, but it's good for visibility. I mean, I've done them. I used to do them like on a weekend, like one day, 2 to 4 on whatever. If I was coaching, I could do it.
Yeah.
So, and just be yourself. You're doing fine. They'll talk to you. And just, I guess, once they get to know you, it's like easy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
It's just doing it again, showing up, being
yeah.
consistent. So
Yeah.
that's my challenge.
Yeah.
Go do something challenging.
Okay. Well, we're gonna check in with that, see how it goes. So I'm gonna follow up.
Great. Hold me accountable.
I will. Okay, if you could pick someone to sit down to eat with, who would it be? Dead or alive?
I mean, I guess
Musk?
Martha Stewart.
Martha Stewart? Because they're cooking shows or what?
No, not her cooking shows. I mean, her whole lifestyle brand is amazing, and being able to do that and having her being able to like morph into different parts of herself over time, her ability to
Yeah.
connect and elevate others and kind of just builds the brand that's lasted over the decades. And her brand involves Snoop Dogg. I mean, come on.
Yeah. There you go. How about an elevator? You're stuck on an elevator. Who do you want to be stuck in an elevator with?
So I would like to be stuck in the elevator with my new boss, Ryan Serhant.
Oh, wow.
And we'd actually like turn that time into like a real estate mastermind session. And I'd come out and it'd be amazing.
Yeah, he's the first one I've seen nominated as the elevator person, though.
Go.
Okay. Let me ask you this, a sports question. Okay. Do you have a favorite team and player?
A favorite team, I mean, I guess would be the New York Yankees, although I'm sure they're not doing very well these days.
They're still doing good. Oh, they're doing good. I think they're like in first place or second. Yeah.
Yeah, I grew up around New York City, so any kind of New York sports team, Giants, Jets.
What part of New York did you grow up again?
Well, I grew up in Jersey, South Brunswick, and then I lived in New York, Howard Beach, New York City. So we went to a lot of Yankee games. I've been to,
How far are you from Manhattan?
I lived about 20 minutes outside of Manhattan. I even worked in Manhattan for a while.
Yeah. Is that like the jewel of the New York, that part? Or like the
Manhattan, is Manhattan the jewel?
yeah. Yeah, or like like the
I mean, that's literally where everybody goes to work and play for the
yeah,
most part. And then everyone used to like travel out, commute out to the other boroughs. But then, the boroughs are all built up too. So it's
yeah.
one huge metropolis. Have you been? You've been.
Yeah, I've been there. I was a kid, little kid at the time. I need to go back again.
Oh, yeah, you got to go back.
But yeah, because I had family that was in New York, around the area, Long Island mostly. But yeah,
Yeah, that's a whole different beast. We won't talk about
yeah,
the Islanders. No kidding.
yeah. So do you have a player though?
I mean, when I watched all the time, it was like Derek Jeter, of course.
Okay, yeah, good one.
I couldn't even really tell you who's on the team these days.
Do you know who Aaron Judge is?
No.
Oh, Aaron Judge is like the Derek Jeter now, the Yankees.
Okay.
Where's number 99 and hits a lot of home runs.
Okay. Well,
And he's from California.
I will watch
Yeah,
him now.
he's like 6'7". Yeah, can't miss him.
I also like, our son's team.
Oh yeah. Well, I heard Kevin Durant might get traded now, so we'll see.
Yeah, we will see.
Yeah.
I don't know. I heard that too.
And you've been to spring training before, right? A couple times.
Yes.
You like it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I watched the Giants before and the Cubs.
It's a good time out, huh? Good fun experience. Spring
It
training.
is fun. Hang out,
Yeah.
drink, watch some sports, hang out with friends.
Yeah. Cool.
Just come.
I will. It's on the bucket list this year. Let me ask you this. Did you watch wrestling? Did you have a favorite wrestler growing up?
Yes, obviously, favorite wrestler growing up was Hulk Hogan or Macho Man Randy Savage.
Okay. Yeah.
And then, but now I like The Rock, right?
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
he's building a brand beyond he's built a brand beyond the ring. He's like
Yeah.
really utilized his power for good, even though he was a bad guy back in the day.
Yeah. Well, he was bad and good. He mixed it. I mean, you see his transformation, what he did, and then he got to the movies, and then now he's part owner of stuff, was on Ballers. And, I mean, he's a household name. And he did Moana.
Yeah. I
So
actually
he's
just watched that for the first time the other day. I don't know how I
yeah,
stepped into it, but I
yeah,
was like, oh, this isn't that bad.
yeah,
I hate Disney movies because they always like jerk your emotions around. So I'm like, I just refuse to watch them.
yeah.
But
Gotcha.
I did get through that one. It was really sweet.
Yeah. And let me ask you this one. What advice would you give yourself at 12 years old?
You're more powerful than you know, and just to stay curious and don't be afraid to stand out.
Oh, that's cool. That's a good one. Yeah. And
What would
stand
you
out.
say to your 12-year-old self?
I got asked the other day about this, and I said, whatever you do, go hard at it and be serious about it and finish. You know,
Yeah.
because I think some people have things to do and they kind of just maybe half-ass it or don't do it right. But yeah,
Yeah.
so that's what I would tell myself.
True. That's very true.
Uh,
To do it.
Let me ask you this: what do you like about the city you live in, Phoenix,
I love,
right, or Scottsdale, or
well, they go hand in hand, right? They go together. I just
yeah,
love how much it's growing, how
yeah,
innovative it is, how sustainable they're trying to become with using sun to power things, with conserving water, even like down to like heat mitigation, right? So they've got some coating
yeah,
on 143 miles of asphalt that actually will absorb the heat rather than bounce it back off into the atmosphere. So they're trying to do a
Yeah.
lot of different things to really create cooler temperatures around the city because the more you build, the hotter it gets because heat
Yeah.
likes to like stay in there. So I love that, but I love like again, the mountains are right there. I'm still in awe of them. I'm still in awe of like cactuses. I love
Yeah.
seeing how different they are. And there's so much to do. We're kind of like an up and coming city. So there's a lot of entertainment coming here. We've had the Super Bowl here. We have golf tournaments here all the time. So there's a lot.
Yeah. The waste management is pretty good.
Yeah, I've been like the past 5 years to
Yeah.
that. I didn't even know what that was until I moved here. So, I mean, it's a pretty
Yeah.
big scene. And then think
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
it like you're doing it all on a vacation, but you have to work too.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. What what about dust storms?
Dust storms. I've seen them in the distance. I have not been in one yet. So it'll be
Okay.
interesting to see.
Yeah, because sometimes you're in your car driving and all of a sudden it's like a gust of sand, right? And whatever wind, right? That goes
Yeah,
out.
yeah, you'll see it and it'll just like come right on by. Yeah.
And you've been living there for how long now? In
It'll be five
Arizona?
years soon.
Wow.
Time goes by. Steven, I've known
Yeah.
you for 5 years now. Oh my gosh.
5 years. Crazy. Have you been on a little social app?
There you go.
So let me ask you this. What would you be doing for work if you weren't in the real estate business? What would you be doing? I know you were like a newscaster back in the day or weather, right? I think you did. But what would you be doing?
Yeah, newscasting. I did like newscasting because being a TV reporter because you did something new almost every day and
Yeah.
like you were out in the middle of everything and so like that was very fun. I would probably want to be more of like a travel blogger or something.
Okay. So how would you do
Traveling
that?
all
Travel
the time,
blogger?
traveling
Yeah.
all the time, documenting that, influencing people to go out and see the world.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Do you have a very favorite video game or board game that you played growing up or to this day you like?
So I really liked the game of life.
That has little cards, right? And the little figures you put in,
Yes.
right?
You're like,
And it goes like little hills and yeah.
gonna have
Okay.
two children and I was always the person that was never having any children.
Oh,
And
I
then
think it's like the first time I heard that as nominated on the show was that one was life. But I remember playing that game. It was fun.
yeah, it was a fun game. I also like Monopoly. Now, what's his name has a game of Monopoly game. Rich Dad Poor Dad. That author, he has a game
Okay.
that's like Monopoly called Cash Flow. And
Cash flow.
so it
Okay.
actually helps you learn about investments and like building up your investments. So like that's my new game that I'm trying to.
Is it a board game or is it a computer game?
It's a board game.
Okay. So it has like stocks. I don't know, like you
Yeah.
invest or things.
So it's kind of it you play it like Monopoly, but there's different
Mhm.
things that you do in terms of investments. So
Okay.
yeah, buying houses, stocks, all that stuff.
Okay. Cool. So Tori, what's your drink of choice? What is that?
Tea, so awake tea, it could be hot or cold.
Okay.
It depends on the day. And then also
Yeah.
champagne.
What about alcoholic drink?
Champagne.
Okay. Bubbles. All right. You like me then.
Yes.
Uh,
Or
cool.
vodka or tequila or white
Yeah.
wine.
Yeah.
I'm not biased.
Yeah. You want to share us a guilty pleasure?
My guilty pleasure? I don't know. I like shopping for throw pillows.
Or what?
Throw pillows.
What are those?
Throw pillows. Throw pillows.
Oh, those? Oh, okay. Those what they call them? I didn't know they call them that.
Okay, well, see, you learned
I,
something
I,
new. I'm very happy.
I did. Yeah, I did. I'll hashtag in the show. Throw pillows?
If it's an guilty pleasure, like pizza or tacos,
Yeah. Okay. What do you want on the pizza? Pepperoni? Or what's on the toppings of the pizza?
just plain. I'm vegetarian, so no, definitely no
Okay.
pepperoni.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Do you have a favorite emoji?
It would be the sparkle, of course, Stephen, because everything I do is about
Yeah.
adding a little shine.
Okay. Cool. Nominate someone to be on the show to be your guest I can interview or put them on here. Do you know anybody I could reach out to? Possibly.
Marianne Chirico actually was just nominated as having the #1 home staging podcast.
Oh, wow.
And
Okay.
she's a Boston native, so she's got that amazing accent.
Yeah.
But she's also been in real estate for a long time, and Has a lot to share on life, I'd say.
All right. So maybe you should be my first stager to be on the show.
What am I?
Stager realtor. Yeah, you're the first. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. What's something on the bucket list you want to do?
So I want to host a real estate show
Podcast. Oh, really? Like a podcast or like a TV
that kind of helps
reality?
people, a TV show. So like
Yeah.
bringing in all the things I know how to do, right? And doing it
Yeah.
on a show that helps people across the country kind of move through their second stage of life.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to put that in Ryan Serhan's ear.
Okay. Yeah, I would too.
New Netflix.
Yeah. Maybe Selling Sunset with Phoenix.
I've got a better idea than that. So
Okay. All right.
stay tuned.
Okay. All right. So Tori, how do we find you and follow you on social media and if we want to get in contact with you, how do we find you and stuff?
You can always email me at tori@toritoth.com or follow me on Instagram, Tori Toth Home. I'm over there on YouTube too at Tori Toth Home, or
Yeah.
just Google me.
Okay.
You'll find me there somehow.
Yeah. I think there's only one Toth I know, and that's you.
Actually, another Tori Toth
Really?
out. I mean, she lived in the UK. This was early on. I don't know if she's still there or not.
Okay.
We never really connected, but whenever you had to like try and get your social handles as they were coming up,
Yeah.
like she always would come up, and I think she's probably mad that she doesn't have most of her social handles.
You stole them from her.
I'm definitely older than her, so
Yeah. Yeah.
it's I'm the oldest child, so
Yeah.
first did.
Oldest of how many?
Oldest of 4.
Okay. Well, I'm the oldest of 5.
Yeah, there you go. So you know the rule.
Yeah. What is
You're
it?
the first come, first serve, right?
Yeah. Yep. So if you have questions about real estate, you got Tori, who's from Arizona out that way, and staging, and I'm out in the Bay Area. And it was out some, real estate questions or advice, please reach out. We are on Spotify at Stephen Lenz Jr. on the spot, and we're on YouTube, we're on Twitter or X, we're on Twitch, we're on TikTok, Instagram. So from on the spot, you got any final words, Tori? Before we get out of here?
Go make it. Let's do this. Go make it a great day.
I'm from on the spot. We're out of here.